It began like any other quiet evening on the plains, the kind of calm that makes you forget how fragile peace can be. But high above the plains, invisible air currents collided, spinning faster with every heartbeat. A supercell, or nature's most powerful storm structure, Pydad, was now fully alive. Then the warning sirens cut through the wind, a human voice against the sky's growing roar.
Then it touched the ground of knowing, a column of pure rotation, born from nothing but air and imbalance. Within minutes, the tornado transformed into a super-wedge, a rolling wall of wind and debris.
The power grid began to fail, pole by pole, street by street torn, as the storm devoured light itself. From the distance, it looked like the earth itself was moving, a solid wall of air and dust, devouring everything it touched. Pressure plunged so fast the air itself seemed to tighten, the moment just before impact, when nature holds its breath. And then it struck Bornlin, tearing through the city's edge with winds stronger than steel, shredding entire blocks in seconds. Winds exceeding 200 miles per hour stripped gravity of its meaning, tossing cars, steel, and asphalt like paper in the air. Glass towers surrendered first, the pressure tearing windows from their frames and turning the city's reflection into a storm of its own. Between the towers, the storm found its rhythm. Wind transformed into pressure waves, each street a tunnel of unstoppable force. Weight meant nothing. In the storm's grip, even 15 tons of steel moved like dust in the wind. Air rushed into every opening, tunnels, vents, and streets, feeding the storm from below as the city's foundations began to tremble. Whole blocks vanished in seconds, pressure differences and rotation tearing homes apart as if they were made of paper. Technology couldn't keep its distance. The drone caught within the vortex, sending its final images before vanishing into the storm. As the vortex passed, the storm left behind a field of silent fires, electricity and air still alive with static energy.
Even the strongest structures bent pressure spent under pressure.
From above, the scale was unimaginable, an entire horizon of rotating air, a moving wall of energy swallowing the city below.
Beneath the city, the storm's pressure found a new path, driving air and water through concrete.
Everything that once defined the city now circled above it. Steel, glass, and dust suspended it. From the air, the storm's passage was unmistakable. A single wound
Inside silo buildings, the wind found its own path. Pressure surging.
At the airport, even machines built to fly could not resist. The wind found lift beneath their wings and carried them into chaos.
When the storm's electricity met the remnants of human industry. From above, the tornado revealed its true form. Not chaos, but perfect order.
Every storm, no matter how powerful, must collapse. The rotation weakens. The core breaks.
The storm had moved on. What remained was stillness, the sound of air returning. Light returned slowly, not as fire or lightning, but as warmth.
When the smoke cleared, what remained was not ruin, but form, resilience, and the quiet.
Under sunlight, the city changed again. What remained was not destruction, but the quiet
And then, fragments of life began to turn.
In reflection, The storm's image changed. The river no longer carried ruin. In the storm's silence, the city endured. Structures scarred, skies cleared the house.
At last, traces of life returned. The storm had ended, but the planet did not sleep. Warmth returned to the air, light.
Even after the fiercest destruction, life reclaims the air. Green replaces gray.
And then, the lights returned, not as defiance, but as harmony.
Night came softly. No thunder, no wind, only.
From space, the Earth seemed unchanged, calm, radiant, eternal. Earth speaks in balance, through wind, light, and silence. When the sky returned, it carried no memory of the storm, only balance.
Earth remembers. Every silence written its
The ocean remembers the sky, every wave a reflection of light.
Along the shores where the storm began, life returned first.
Energy never dies. It shifts, flows, and returns. Every ending gives birth to a beginning. From the energy of chaos comes creation.
The earth never forgets. It turns